Hey everyone, long time no see. I know it's been a really long time since I've been in your YouTube feed. So I am going to give you a quick 2-minute update, maybe let you know what's been going on. And for those of you not interested in the update, it's totally cool. My feelings aren't hurt, I promise. If you want to move on to the current favorites, I will put a little annotation somewhere here. That way you know where you can forward this video to. So for those of you interested in kind of like where the hell have you been and now you're in my YouTube feed, I will explain. All right, so most of you will notice that my background is different from the last video that I recorded. And that is because that house we were supposed to purchase, we ended up, long story short, without getting like too personal, we had a big eye opening and decided to just keep that as a rental home. And we have been trying to buy a house for the last several years. There's always been something that has hindered us from buying a home. So after the rental home last year, we decided, okay, we need to look again. We need to find a home. We found this one. We are absolutely so happy. We live in a really good neighborhood. We love the house itself. And I'm just really happy. Like it's just a really good, the home like really reflects us and who we are as a family and who my husband and I are. And so it's coming together. We bought the home in mid-October of 2015. So of course we were dealing with the moving in process, and then the holidays came, and that always gets crazy, right? And then I did try to film a video in the new year. I think it was like January or February, but when I went to upload it, I had no sound. So I was really bummed out, and then just kind of, you know, crawled into a hole kind of thing. And I have been dealing like with those technical issues. So I tried again last week. My husband helped me figure out the problem, and I was really excited to be able to film again. So that's kind of what's been going on. Issue has been resolved. You guys leaving comments on my like YouTube channel and on older videos and on social media asking me to come back and where I've been. You don't even know like how much that means to me and how much that helped me like just kind of find my groove again, I guess. And so that sounded like really old school, but you know what I mean? Like it just like really pushed me to want to come back, and I'm excited. And so that's what I'm doing here, is I'm just going to share my current favorites. And then moving forward, by the way, I plan on only uploading 1 to 2 times a week. I hope that that's okay with you. So with that said, we're gonna go ahead and get into it and jump into my current favorites. I will say that the majority of these products are rediscoveries for me. I haven't had much of a makeup shopping bug. All right, so this is the first thing that I've really been enjoying. It is a makeup brush cleaner. It's from Real Techniques, and it is silicone based. It has 3 different textures on there. And what I do is on the days that I use makeup is I spot clean my brushes, and then about once a week or once every 2 weeks, I deep clean my brushes, and then this is what I use to deep clean. So you don't wanna like use your brushes for a couple of weeks, and I've been guilty of doing that, but you don't wanna like, you know, you keep using your brushes and then let them like kind of fill up with gunk and makeup, and then go in for a deep cleaning. So that's what I do. This is what has helped me. I haven't tried anything else, like any of the other mattes or anything, but the only other alternative that I was using before was my hand. So compared to my hand, I really do like this, and it just works well for me. I don't know about y'all, but I'm super, super stingy with my 500, well, any of my points, right, from Sephora. And especially the 500 point perks, like I do not just get anything with that. I jumped all over this, and I'm so glad that I did. So let me tell y'all that the last couple of months, my skin has been through hell. I had a lot of breakouts, especially in my cheek area, but then I also had like random breakouts. And I stopped using the bronzer that I was using before, which is the Bobbi Brown bronzer. And then I started using these products. And I don't know if it's a combination of both things, like eliminating the bronzer, starting the skincare, or one or the other. I have no idea. What I do know is I thoroughly enjoy these products, and I'm definitely buying the full size. The first product is the Ole Henriksen African Red Tea Foaming Cleanser. It looks like this. It does have a nice pump, and I don't use this to remove my makeup. I still use my Purpose gentle cleanser. I go to town with that, and I put it all over my face, and I wash twice with that. And then I go in with this, and I really work that foam into my skin for about a minute or 2, and then I rinse it. It smells really good. It's for all skin types, and it's anti-aging, so that's awesome. Okay, then there's this little guy. This is the Truth Sugar Glow Polishing Mask, and it looks like this. I would recommend that you get a sample of this. It's so freaking good. So it has like a citrusy scent. So it's a little thick in consistency. You can see it's not like goopy, and it's got some like little exfoliants in there. And what you do is you put this on your skin and you let it sit there for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you scrub your skin and rinse it off, and it feels so good, and your skin just looks really good afterwards. The rest of the items I'm really excited about because they're rediscoveries, and I'm like in love with them. Like we've rekindled our love kind of thing. So this is the first one. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. It has 3 powders in there. One is the dim light, and then the incandescent light and radiant light. So I love all 3 of them together. What I would do is I would get my Sephora 55 brush, go to town with all 3 of them, and then just kind of swirl it all over my face. And I love the finish, but I have to tell you, and look, this is how much I love it. This is how far down I am. And I am not that person who like scrapes the ends of anything. It's just like normally this would be done and like, let's be done, right? But I love this so much that I can't be done with this until I replace it. And the reason that I love these powders anyway, but the reason I've really been loving it recently is because I have like a foundation problem, and not in the sense that I'm buying too many foundations or I have too many on hand. What I mean is all of my foundations are either too light or too dark. I don't have anything that matches my skin tone. And you're probably wondering like, okay, well, why don't you go get a foundation that matches your skin tone? Because I don't want to buy another one. So I'm just trying to work with what I have. So what I do is I will either mix a light one and a dark one together, or I will use a light one and then go in with the radiant light powder that's in here. That's more of the bronzy type color. And I will just put it all over my face, and it just brings color back into my face. So man, I really need to get another one. I love these powders. I think they're so good, and I'm a fan. If you're like me, you've purchased some limited edition items and you don't want to use it because it's so pretty and it's limited edition and you can't get it again. Let me tell you, I'm so over that mentality. I'm like, okay, use it because that's what it's for. So this is one of those items that I was like storing, that I've been storing for years, but I've been using it the last several months and I love it. And it's the Dior Amber Diamond Highlighter. So it looks like this, and it goes from like a champagne type color to a light bronze color. I have really, really been enjoying this. It's just really good. So not only do I encourage you to pull this back out if you have it, but you know, just any of your products that you haven't given any love to. So I'm just going to town with this. I'm really, really bummed that they have discontinued this. I know that they've made other ones and they keep making like these gorgeous, gorgeous limited edition highlighters, but I don't know, I just really need to like finish what I have and enjoy what I have. So this has been one of them, but I'm gonna be really sad when I'm done. Okay. Then another old love of mine, this is the Anastasia Kit Contour Palette. This is the original one. Oh my gosh, I'm like burning in here. This is the contour kit, the original one, and I just am in love with it all over again. So what I do is I mix these 2 light shades together, and I use the e.l.f. blush brush for that. It's only $3 and it's kind of like flat, almost like a little paddle. And I just dip into both of them, and then I just pat under my eye and kind of sweep. So that's how I use those 2 shades is together. And then the highlight shade I really don't use. I'm just not I was gonna say I'm not a big fan, but I'm just not a fan at all of the highlight. The 3 shades on the bottom I do use. I take the first and the last shade together, I mix them, and I use that as my bronzer to warm up my skin. And then I take the middle shade and I use that as my contour shade. So I really use all of these minus the highlighter, but I do love everything else. So I have really been enjoying this. Okay, and then I'm almost done. I know I'm talking kind of fast, but it's because I've got to go pick up my son here in the next few minutes. So, and that's exciting because he takes his driving test June 1st, and then Mama doesn't need to pick him up or drop him off anymore, which is awesome, but it's very bittersweet because if you have children my age who are older and not babies, it's just, anyway, that's like a whole other topic for a vlog. But anyway, okay, let's move on. Three eyeshadows that I love for just a really neutral look, or if I'm gonna go for a bold lip, these are like my go-to shadows, let's just put it that way. The first one is my lid color, and it's from Makeup Geek, and it is Beaches and Cream. And I know some people use this as a crease color. It just doesn't do much as a crease color for me. So I love this on the lid. It's like a really nice beige peach color, and the formulation of these, as most of you probably know, are awesome. So then this is the other shade. This is my like Holy Grail crease shade, and it's Creme Brulee by Makeup Geek. And I just hit pan on this today, which is really exciting. So I love this shade. It's just a really nice neutral brown color. It doesn't lean too warm, too cool. It's perfect. And then my Holy Grail highlight shade, which I don't know that I've ever mentioned, I'm not sure, but this has been like my Holy Grail highlight shade for years. And if I haven't mentioned it before, it's only because when you look at it on camera, you can't really tell like how magical, I shouldn't say magical, because it's not magical, that's a little dramatic, but how beautiful it is, especially if you have like skin tone like mine or darker, until you try it on. So this one is from MAC. It is a satin finish, and it is Orb, O-R-B. So I'm hoping that this one is a permanent shade, that they haven't discontinued it, because if it is, then I need to grab a couple more, like one as a backup for me and then one for my kit. So those are the three shades that I use, like just a really quick like go-to neutral eye. Those are the ones that I use. And then I have one more item to show you, and it is nail polishes. I started a new blog a couple of months ago. I'm really enjoying it, and your support would mean so much to me. But I did blog about these nail polishes on there. I also have a giveaway on my blog, so that's how much I love them that I want you to try them too. So it's a two-step nail polish system. It's Orly Epics, and the first step is your nail polish color. I don't know what it's looking like on your end. On my end, when I look in the viewfinder, it is like a neon green. In reality, it's not. It's a really beautiful kind of like a teal turquoise, like a teal color. This one is in the shade Vintage. So this is your first step, is to apply the color. And then the second step is to apply the flexible seal coat, which is your top coat. The general idea of these is that it wears like a gel, but it removes like a nail polish. So you don't need any UV lamps, and they dry really quick. I love them. They're really good. I did post a picture on Instagram, and again, it's up on my blog. So if you want to get a free Orly Epics set, make sure to read the blog post and follow the instructions. So that is it for me. Again, thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for sticking around. I really appreciate you guys. As always, if you are on social media, please look for me. I am on Snapchat, I am on Instagram, and I am now on Periscope. I am excited. I will scope soon, I promise. So go look for me. Again, all of my information will be down below. Please comment and share your current favorite item or items. And let me know if you have any video requests or suggestions. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day or night, and I will see you very soon. Bye.